Mulan is a movie that follows the journey of a young girl in China during the Han Dynasty. She's the only daughter of an aged warrior named Fa Zhao. When her elder father is drafted to fight in the war, Mulan impersonates a man and takes her father's place to battle the Han invasion. I will interview different characters such as Mulan, her father, her grandmother, the matchmaker, and General Li Shang, and these characters will share their thoughts to explore the impact of sexism portrayed in this movie that is inflicted on the viewers. These viewers are most likely young girls and young boys who may emulate their behavior based on watching this movie.
We're gonna turn this sow's ear into a silk purse.
Fa Mulan.
Present.
Speaking without permission?
Oops.
Who'd spit in her bean curd?
Hi Mulan, how did you feel being dressed up by the matchmaker? And did you think that she tested you fairly?
I felt very uncomfortable in those tight clothes that emphasized the fact that I was a woman, and it showed off my bodily figure. Not just that, when the matchmaker saw me, she asked for my name, so I said present, which is the general answer to when someone asks for your name, but then she said I was speaking out of order. Therefore, she confused me. I wasn't sure what she wanted me to do. And then she said how I was not able to pour a cup of tea properly, which meant that I wouldn't find a husband. Why would my sole purpose in life be to find a husband? I don't see the point of that.
How did you feel about the advisor's response to you?
I didn't think it was fair because just because I was a woman, he believed that I couldn't fight in the war. Whereas anybody can fight in a war, regardless whether you're a man or a woman. I felt like I was being treated very unfairly.
So, matchmaker, why do you think Mulan will never find a husband?
Mulan will never find a husband because she is disobedient, she's way too skinny, she speaks out of turn, and the worst of all, she cannot pour a cup of tea! These are the qualities the men of China look for. Without this, she will dishonor her family. Dishonor her family!
You shouldn't have to go.
Mulan.
There are plenty of young men to fight for China.
It is an honor to protect my country and my family.
So you'll die for honor.
I will die doing what's right.
But if you...
I know my place. It is time you learned yours.
Mr. Fa Zhao, can I have a word? Hi, I've heard from different generals that you sustained an injury in the past war. Do you think you can keep on protecting this country by fighting in this war?
I've fought for this country all my life, and I will continue to fight until the day I die.
So how did you feel when Mulan took your place in the draft?
Mulan is just my daughter, and I am the head of this family. There will be no such thing.
Dad, I'll help you with that later. Why don't you come inside?
Mulan, go home.
You know the law.
A life for a life. My debt is repaid.
Mulan, how did you feel when General Li Shang and his army left you on the mountain to die even though you had just saved all of their lives?
I felt very betrayed because the only reason they left me was because I was a woman. If I were a man and if I saved their lives, I would be a hero. But because I was a woman, they decided to leave me there to die.
General, why is it that the law requires women to be executed when all they desire is to serve their country?
First off, I don't make the law. All I do is follow it. Secondly, women are not fit to fight alongside men. As shown in Mulan's case, women will require extra training and help through the process.
But General, why did you abandon Mulan when she saved the life of your entire army?
The fact that I spared her life should be enough.
But if she hadn't saved your life, you wouldn't be here now.
This interview's over.
she brings home a sword. If you ask me, she should have brought home a man.
Excuse me. Does Fa Mulan live here? Thank you.
Woo! Sign me up for the next war.
Grandmother. Hello, wake up. Grandmother. Hi, I have a question. When Mulan brought home a sword instead of a man, were you upset?
Oh yes, I was so upset. I was very disappointed in her. She was supposed to bring home a man, that's why she left the house. She's a woman, she needs a good man to take care of her for the rest of her life. She was not to bring home a sword. We all wanted her to have a man.
However, she did end up finding a great man. How did you feel about that?
Oh, indeed, she found a young, fine man indeed. But I was very happy for her. I was satisfied that I saw he was a fighter. He could fight for a woman. Woman needs a man.
After watching the interviews of these characters, I leave it up to you to decide whether or not this movie was sexist. I also want you to decide if this movie could negatively influence young kids into believing that women are not equal in the eyes of men.